If you're over 70, you've probably been told the same old advice your whole life. Just go for a walk. It's the best thing you can do for your health. But what if I told you that advice is not completely true anymore? Not because walking is bad, walking is wonderful, but because for many older adults, walking is no longer the starting point. It's the goal. Stiff joints, weak legs, low energy, fear of falling. For millions of seniors, even taking a few steps feels harder than people realize. And pushing through that pain doesn't make you stronger. It often makes you more tired, more tense, and more discouraged. Here's the real truth. Walking mainly trains your heart and lungs, but after 70, what you need most is something walking cannot fix. Leg strength, joint mobility, balance, and brain-body connection. That's why today, I'm about to show you something better to start with. 5 gentle, comfortable bed exercises that wake up your muscles, switch on your nervous system, and prepare your legs for real walking later. No standing, no equipment, no stress. Just simple movements you can do right from bed, at your own pace, safely and confidently. If you want to move better, feel lighter, and stand stronger, stay with me, because this might be the easiest, safest, and smartest morning routine you ever try. Walking is great, but it was never designed to be your only form of exercise, especially after age 70. As we get older, something very simple happens. The muscles that support your joints, your posture, and your balance begin to shrink faster. This is normal, but it becomes a problem when we rely on walking to fix everything. Walking uses only a small group of surface muscles in the legs. But the deeper stabilizing muscles, the glutes, inner thighs, hips, and lower back, remain mostly inactive. This is why many seniors feel tired or unsteady after a walk. Not because they are out of shape, but because the muscles required to support walking aren't waking up properly. Without those support muscles, every step feels heavier. Ankles stay stiff, knees feel pressured, and the body leans forward. Walking becomes effort, not exercise. That's why starting with gentle bed exercises is so powerful. They activate the muscles that help you rise from a chair, step confidently, turn without losing balance, and protect your joints. These exercises prepare your body for the day instead of stressing it. Think of them as the warm-up that life never taught us. Bed exercises work because they remove pressure. When you're lying down, gravity isn't pulling on your joints the same way it does when you stand or walk. That means your hips can move more freely, your knees glide smoothly, and your ankles loosen without pain. This gives your muscles a chance to wake up gently instead of being forced into hard work immediately. Another big benefit is neural activation. As we age, muscles don't become weak only physically. They become weak because the brain stops communicating with them as efficiently. Bed exercises rebuild this connection. Slow, controlled movements tell your nervous system, "Hey, we're moving again." Turn the muscles back on. This improves coordination, balance, and confidence. And confidence is everything. When you trust your legs again, you move more. When you move more, you get stronger. These small movements also increase circulation, like giving your legs a warm cup of energy. Blood flow improves, stiffness melts a little, and the body feels more prepared for daily tasks. This is why so many seniors report less morning pain and more ease throughout the day. Bed exercises don't replace walking. They make walking possible again. They make walking safer. They make walking enjoyable. Now let's look at the 5 bed exercises that support stronger legs and better balance. First, ankle rotations. These wake up the foundation of your entire body, the ankles, which often lose mobility and stop sending balance signals to your brain. Second, knee to chest, a gentle stretch that helps release lower back tension and restore hip movement, something that sitting takes away. Third, leg slides, also called heel slides, which help the knees move more smoothly and activate the muscles used for standing up. Fourth, overhead arm raises, which might sound unrelated to leg strength, but they play a major role in posture and breathing, both essential for stable walking. And finally, the most important, glute squeezes or a mini bridge. These exercises turn on the powerful muscles in your hips and backside, the engines of your balance. When your glutes get stronger, everything becomes easier. Standing, climbing stairs, turning, and preventing falls. These movements are gentle, practical, and safe for most adults. They're not about perfection. They're about awakening muscles, improving body awareness, and preparing you for the rest of the day. For people who feel stiff in the morning or struggle with first steps, these exercises often become a life-changing routine. The first thing most people notice after doing these exercises for a week is less stiffness. Mornings suddenly feel lighter. That heavy or achy feeling in the joints begins to fade because the body is finally receiving gentle movement before being asked to stand or walk. Next comes smoother transitions. Getting out of bed, bending, sitting down, or standing up begins to feel more controlled. These improvements can happen quickly, not because muscles grow overnight, but because your body starts remembering how to move in harmony again. Consistency creates small but powerful changes. Blood flows better. Muscles activate quicker. The brain becomes more confident in your balance. Even digestion and breathing can improve because your core and rib muscles start participating again. Most importantly, you stop feeling scared of movement. You start feeling connected to your body again. For many seniors, this is the biggest win, moving without fear. When fear goes down, strength goes up. When strength goes up, independence grows. These exercises are not magic. They are simply smart. They teach your body gently and safely that movement is still possible and still yours. If you're over 70, your body is not too old, too stiff, or too weak. It simply needs better instructions, and these bed exercises are the simplest place to start. You don't need equipment. You don't need long workouts. You don't even need to stand. All you need is 5 minutes, a little patience, and the belief that improvement is still possible. Remember this, you don't walk to get better at moving. You move to get better at walking. Start with 2 exercises tomorrow morning. Then add a third. Then all 5. Build gently. Let your body trust you again. Because the truth is, it's never too late to rebuild strength. It's never too late to feel steady on your feet. And it's never too late to begin taking control of your health, starting right from your bed. You deserve to wake up with hope, not hesitation. Strength, not stiffness. Confidence, not fear. Your future legs start with today's small actions. Let's begin.